body adapts. Because very little mind is in the body, but the whole body is in the mind. Mind will never follow the body, body will follow the mind. So if mind accepts, body adapts. So here you accepted the fact that you want to gauge the sun. You know its benefits, you know it is safe morning and evening. And you know there is no adverse effect. And so slowly you are training your eye by 5-10 seconds every day, and now you are able to read 15 minutes. And at this 3 months period, when you are at 15 minutes, something good happens to you. The much needed health, the health of our mind, the mental health we are acquiring. You will feel that your disturbed mind, turbulent mind, wavering mind becomes perfectly balanced. At present we have disturbances, unbalanced mind. So we go wrong in our life decisions, we take it in haste. So they go waste and then we repent. Here your mind becomes perfectly balanced. You will never go wrong in your decisions. You will tackle the problem to your success with relaxed mind. Now that is one of the software that was silent, that is now activated. You become positive in thinking. PMA. You become fearless in life. At present we are all afraid what is going to happen next moment. Every step we walk, we are afraid, we are uncertain. But here your mind becomes so strong that fear of death even goes away. You will feel, why I am afraid of death? One who is born is to die, definitely. But you become fearless. And when you get all this software activated, your infinite, some of your powers that you are enjoying, you get mental health. And one who enjoys mental health immediately starts enjoying the mental peace, the Shanti. Shanti is within us. We are searching somewhere else. And a person who is mentally healthy and mentally peaceful is a contribution to the world peace. We want everyone to be transformed in this way. Then only real world peace can be achieved. We are tackling world peace in a wrong way, even if nations do not fight. It's a limited peace. The real problem is between you and me. We all fight. We fight in family, we fight with neighbors, we fight in society. And when this goes on, it's as a vicious circle, the world peace is disturbed. But if everyone gets mental health and mental peace, it's a permanent, eternal peace. The planet will be really great. And this we acquire by 3 months. And one who does sun gazing, if he is suffering from depression, schizophrenia, mental phobia, all things disappears. And psychiatrist doctors do agree that it is lack of sunlight which makes you dull. In states like this, further north, Canada, as you go till North Pole, what we see in winter, a larger population goes dull. They are known as sad seasonal affective disorders. Even if you look at them, you will be sad. Winter blues. We know in Scandinavian countries in winter, a lot of people attempt suicides and many commit suicide. But same people are okay, they are fine when there is summer. So this medicine, psychiatrists, mental health experts agree that one who suffers this winter, if he takes to sunlight, if he gazes, some energy will be stored and carried forward for the next winter and he will not suffer. So this is a medicine to cure all mental disorders. And many psychiatrists, doctors also do sun gazing. because they also suffer mental disorders as we. Yes, I have found out a psychiatrist A who observes me, he is under treatment of 1B. And that psychiatrist B is treated by psychiatrist C, and C again go to the D and then D to the A. This vicious circle goes on. And moment you are mentally healthy, mentally peaceful, some of the problems in you, physical problems in minor form like diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, asthma, allergy, they all salute your body and go away. You need not send them away, they will leave your body. Because when you are looking at the sun, when more neurons are regenerating, you are relaxed. So you don't have stress and strain, no tension. Let any problem come, you will be always relaxed. It is tension, stress in life that leads to all these diseases, mainly the diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol and so on. Root cause is non-relaxation, the stress and the tension that we are always carrying with us. Here with sun gazing, your brain, the mind, both they become so powerful. Let any problem comes in life, you will tackle it to its success. You will never be a failure. This is the greatest gift. And anyone who is addicted with alcohol, smoking, drugs or anything, he will get rid of that, because these are all mental disorders. Serious mental disorders. If your goal is mental health, by 3 months, 15 minutes you can quit sun gazing. But to keep what you have gained for your entire life, just continue with 5 minutes of sun gazing, or walk on dirt, Mother Earth, free from grass, 45 minutes a day, a relaxed walking to recharge what you have gained. Whole life you will be mentally healthy. Let any problem comes, you won't be scared. But if you are suffering from physical problems, any of the problems, there are thousands of problems that can come to our body. Mostly like cancer, AIDS, TB, rheumatism, arthritis, changing of the kneecaps, heart problems, and so on. Why these problems come? The root cause is the immunity of the body goes weak. When we run short of immunity, and when our different micro organs in the body like tissues, joints, they run short of immunity, something wrong happens there. Immunity, lack of immunity is lack of light. So they are all filled with darkness. More the darkness, the more the disease. And once if you are able to raise the immunity of the body, the defense system of the body increases, becomes powerful, and any disease can be reversed, even cancer, even AIDS, anything can be reversed. So those who suffer from physical problems, they extend their sun gazing beyond 3 months, every day extending by 5-10 seconds according to their comfort and convenience. At that time, when you are looking at the sun, you powerfully think or give auto-suggestion to your brain that this light that is entering inside you is moving to that part of the body where you have pain, suffering, disease, problem. It automatically goes there and heals you. Nothing new, nothing surprising. You might have heard about Reiki, pranic healing, and some of the alternative methods being practiced. Sun is the medium. When some other medium transfers cosmic energy to you, he first becomes the recipient, then he transfers it to you, as is in Reiki and pranic healing normally done. There is some danger. If that medium is suffering from some problem, then Whether you are cured or not is a different issue, but definitely you are going to have a partnership with some of his problems. Here you are avoiding the third medium, you are in direct contact with the cosmic source, you are your own Reiki master or your own pranic healer. And so with this extended sun gazing beyond 3 months every day, you are controlling your physical problems, and when you are at 30 minutes, 6 months, you are free from all physical problems. And if you also add a little amount of sunbathing, that is warming your body with minimum clothes at same times of the sun. You have to just warm your body, not heat or burn your body. So when ultraviolet is between 2 and 5, or when you feel that you are just being warm and you don't feel the pinch of the sun, that is okay for you. If you are having diabetes, cancer, AIDS, some serious problems, then definitely entire body is to be warm. For half an hour to 45 minutes, just sit on a chair, change your postures, let your entire body get warmness. So your entire body will be filled with light. Darkness, wherever it is inside, will go away. So diseases will disappear. And so many cancer experts now say this is a natural chemotherapy, non-violent, non-toxic. Chemotherapy doesn't harm. There is one person, one doctor, director of cancer hospital in Germany, Mr. Werner, who is following this procedure. Some in India have started. Even there is from Boston Medical School, one Michael Fallon also says about the effect of sunlight on cancer. And UK Cancer Society, and recently even the Cancer Society from Canada, a few days back, they have come out openly saying that one has to accept safe sunlight. Means avoid intense sunlight, but do accept safe sunlight. Even if you don't accept safe sunlight, if you try to remain away from it, you are bound to get all these problems like cancer, AIDS, osteoporosis, insomnia, and so on. Now research from Australia very clearly says why we have sleeping disturbances. If safe sunlight does not fall on us, then serotonin, which has to be built up during daytime, that runs in shortage. So at night time, when there is deficiency of serotonin, we close our eye and darkness go to the third eye, the pineal gland. It will not release melatonin. And melatonin's release from the third eye is requirement for our sleep. And no wonder that is why those who have sleeping disturbances, the jet lags and all, melatonin is given as a medicine. But our body manufactures it. So now world has started agreeing. Avoid intense sunlight, but do accept safe sunlight. Through eye, through body. So for eye, the UV index is up to 2. It is available on internet. There are many websites. You can just put your zip code and time and read the UV of your area at that time, wherever you are. Or there are watches available, wrist watches. There are UV cars, UV monitors. Everything is available nowadays. And even many newspapers nowadays report about the UV index, how it varies from sunrise to sunset. And they definitely write 0 to 2 is low, 2 to 5 is minimal, more than 5 is harmful. So avoid whenever it is more than 5. So body accepts between 2 and 5, and that is a medicine. Eye accepts when it is below 2, and that is a medicine for the eye. Also with safe sun gazing, safe sunbathing, if you add a powerful drink, a very delicious drink, a nutrition drink, your immunity will be tremendous. Now this drink is totally cost-free. Pure water. Just store 2 liters in a glass container, clear glass container, a more round in shape, less height, more or less like a jar. Close it with a lid, preferably a glass lid, if not any lid, but avoid plastic. Leave it in sunlight, if possible outside, if not, keep it inside near a glass window. Let sunlight fall from sunrise to sunset. Don't bother, sometimes it may be less, sometimes it may be more. At sunset time, when the sunlight is gone from the container, allow that water to come back to room temperature. And then within another next 24 hours, use it as a normal drink for your thirst. It will boost your energy. And in San Francisco, many of the yoga studios are selling this sun-charged water, 1 liter for $5. Many have no time to make it. Prepare it. But here we can do it very easily. And this same sun-charged water or solarized water can be used for external purposes. Suppose you have got something, some infection, inflammation, anything in your eye, you can use it as eye drop, as ear drop, mouth drop, nostril drop. If you have got any problems on your skin, any spots, bad spots on the skin, if you have got glaucoma, anything, massage with that water, then your skin will shine and will clear it up. So 3 things: safe sun gazing, safe sunbathing, drinking sun-charged water, and even sun gazing. If you can't go outside, just remain inside the house, sit on a chair and through a clear glass window, look at the sun. All remedies are available. It's so easy. Only surface that you have to avoid is the grass. Never stand barefoot on grass or walk on grass barefoot, because your energy will be depleted. Looking at green grass is good for your vision, but never walk barefoot or stand barefoot. That is the only surface to be avoided. But if you are able to stand on Mother Earth, it is more supportive. And by 6 months you will be getting rid of all your physical problems, and so you get health of your body. So first mind, then body. Now the last part is the spirit. We normally say health of the body as mind, body and spirit. We are all desirous of raising ourselves higher and higher, spiritually elevated, higher consciousness. We all want to enter the kingdom of God. We want to see the God, have darshan of the God in which we believe. We all dream right from birth about the heaven. Everybody wants to enter heaven. It's very easy. There is inner space there. It is our right to be there. But then there are certain conditions that we have to follow. It is written on doors of heaven, are you neat and clean before you try to enter it? So here, when you are at 3 months of sun gazing, you are mentally happy, mentally peaceful. A person who is mentally happy, mentally peaceful does not disturb others. When you don't disturb others, you are not harming others. And when you are not harming others, you are not giving pain to others. And when you don't give pain to others, you are not committing further sins in your life. This is a great gift of sun gazing. You are not further sinning. You are not doing any bad karma. Now after 6 months, you have to think about your past bad deeds. You have to get yourself free from these karmas, bad karmas. And for that, you have to give a test. And so, a little amount of penance. And penance means remaining without food, means fasting. When this word fasting comes, everybody is scared, they run away. But fasting is very easy, it is more easier than eating. More comfortable than eating. What we eat is nothing but the secondary source of sun energy. So raw food people, live food, their philosophy is that if you cook the same thing, the sun energy is lost. So they are only a step away from the sun energy, direct sun. Non-vegetarian is again still a lower form of sun energy that we are eating. When Babaji's disciple, third in line, Yoganand, somewhere in 1900 he came across few people remaining on sunlight for years and years, not taking anything. One was one Giribala, 52 years, somewhere in India, Calcutta. Another one Christian saint, Teresa Newman in Germany, remaining without food for 12.5 years. Some other Christian saints from 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, remaining without food. And when Yogananda asked them, what is the secret? They were all interviewed separately at different times in a span of about 1 or 2 years. And the common reply that came was that sunlight is entering medulla oblongata, that is this part of the brain. And then the transformation is taking place and we are sustaining our body. But world is not ready for sharing the technique, so we will not extend it. God has forbidden us. This was the reply. So he put whatever he has gathered before Imperial Medical College, London. That was the highest authority in medical science in those days in the world. And after much deliberations, the experts wrote a resolution. This is the resolution that they wrote. Solar radiation is the original food of humanity. What we eat is a secondary source. Someday somebody will discover how man can live directly on sun energy. This is medical philosophy, not my philosophy. Someday somebody will discover how man can live directly on sun energy, because they all live like that. But they refuse. But when I came across all those things, and when I searched the ancient techniques, and when I was able to catch hold of a practice and experience myself, and then I felt, yes, world is now ready, I must share it with the world. That will be the greatest human welfare service that I will be doing it. And so I am sharing this, that how man can live directly on sun energy. When you have got your mental and physical health, when you are mentally healthy, your emotional eating stops by 3 months. It is because we are emotionally disturbed, we eat more, and that lays the foundation for obesity. By 3 months you are stable there, emotional eating, additional eating all stops. Now here, after 6 months, when you extend your sun gazing every day by 10 seconds, all your cells, the body cells, which are spread over from top to bottom, entire body, the nature of all these body cells is similar to photovoltaic cells in a solar panel. No difference at all. That is why we feel the heat. Because all our body cells have the same nature. But these body cells, these photovoltaic cells, to receive sunlight, store it and convert it, the only condition is they must be neat and pure. So there should not be any dirt. And by your 6 months of practice, the dirt that we had was mental and physical illnesses. That is gone. So all our body cells are neat and pure. And each body cell, according to the latest find from UK doctors, each body cell is having an individual brain and consciousness also. What we have at the top is a master brain and master consciousness. So slowly, when you are extending beyond 6 months, 10 seconds every day, all your body cells start storing energy. They receive and store. As the storage increases, hunger goes down, because hunger is in direct proportion to the energy required by the body. We feel hungry because we require energy, body requires energy, more the hunger, and we satisfy from the traditional food. Here you are getting the original food. And as the energy levels increase, hunger goes down, food intake also goes down. So you are not fasting. Fasting is happening in you. This is the difference. When we fast, we feel hungry. We are suppressed for religious purposes and for so many other things. We fast for a few days. We feel hunger. So we are always looking at the watch and the calendar to calculate the time of fasting. And we are also planning during that time. The only planning is about the food that we are going to eat after this fast. But here what happens, hunger goes down, food intake goes down, extra weight falls. So sure cure for obesity, and thousands even in the United States have started adopting this method. It's a sure cure for obesity. And your minimum weight will be definitely maintained according to your body height. BMI, anything will be definitely maintained. And by 9 months, you have reached 40 or 45 minutes, your hunger disappears. Then nothing to be done. Goodbye to sun. Salute. Stop sun gazing. But you have to recharge the energy that you have gained. So either you have to continue with 15 minutes of sun gazing or walk on dirt 45 minutes a day. Walking will be much more better. After a year, if you have completed 9 months of sun gazing, and if you recharge this energy for a year, then from the University of Sun a certificate comes to you that you are a perfect solar chip. Then nothing to be done. Some light falls on you, your body works. Energy is recharged, regenerated, recycled. It can so happen. Suppose you are out, suppose your solar calculator, you take it in darkness. It will not work. But again, when it comes to light, it works. Same thing, suppose you are cut off from the sunlight for a few days. You are not able to recharge, then hunger may come back. That time you will have to eat. It has happened with me also a few times. But again, when you are with the sunlight, automatically you will become hungerless. Same thing as the trees. In winter they shed all the leaves, but trees are not dead. They are only temporarily lifeless. But when sun comes, they again blossom back. So your body becomes like that. You can remain for months, years and all without food. And so this technique they are now trying to apply. Research is being done whether astronauts who go in space for longer periods, food is a problem. So when I first experienced and when I became hungerless, I put it before doctors in India. And they observed me 211 days only on water, it went well. Then again, there was a major observation on me in 2000-2001 in Ahmedabad, international team of 21 doctors, chaired by President of Indian Medical Association, and I was fasting only on water, 411 days. Then a report was given, a medical report which was published in media all over the world. Even that is available on my website, solarhealing.com. And I was invited to Philadelphia by two universities, Thomas Jefferson, UPenn, It was that joint program. They were funded by NASA to study the effect of light on human body. One of them, Mr. George C. Brainerd, who took special interest in my pineal gland third eye, was funded by both NASA and NIH, National Institute of Health. And there, 130 days, they observed me only on fast. So now they believe that man can sustain. This can solve many of the space problems also. Light is also becoming the medicine, as established also as a medicine. And it is there that first time they come to know about the neurons. Why at this age, I was about 60 at that time, that why there are more neurons at this age, why my pineal gland is enlarged. Now pineal gland is the third eye, and we all are interested in the third eye. That is center of the brain, and our human soul sits in the pineal gland. It is just below the crown chakra, exactly in the center of the brain. And after that, based on what they saw in me, thousands of experts all over the world are doing research in pineal gland. That is much sought after research now. And its representative is in the toe of the feet, the first big finger of the feet, the pineal gland. Then in our brain we have got another 4 important endocrine glands, the pituitary, that is Agna Chakra in yoga. That is now considered to be the administrator or governor of the brain. The second finger of the feet represents. Third one is hypothalamus here. Now hypothalamus, a research just concluded, believes that if it receives cosmic energy, if it is sun charged, man can live just like a turtle, a tortoise. A turtle eats once in 6 months, recharges the same energy, and because there is no stress on its digestive system because of less eating, its breathing is only 3 in a minute, and so lives for 1,000 years. Now we, the noble animal, we claim ourselves the highest animal. The human being eats several times a day, continuous eating. So we are breathing continuously much more than the required time of 10 or 12, even 14, 15, even it goes to 20 in a minute. So our lifespan decreases. We are unable to complete 100 years of life. There are many species, many snakes, many reptiles, many other animals, birds who eat sparingly once in 6 months or once in 1 year or once even in 2 years. And that possibility is there even for the human beings. The fourth endocrine gland is thalamus, that is from which our emotions originate. We laugh, we cry, we smile, we are angry, and all these, our emotions are mostly toxic. But when you are in contact with Mother Earth by your barefoot walking, they become non-toxic. That is why some sages, seers, yogis all walk barefoot, because Mother Earth makes their emotions non-toxic, non-violent. And last one is the amygdala gland, which is just behind the 2 eyes, which makes all the different beams passing through 2 eyes converge into one beam, and that is the laser. It's a very simple process. As a child, we have all played with magnifying glass. We take magnifying glass, keep it, sun is here, paper is here, paper gets burnt. Here there are many rays, here it becomes only one ray. Same thing, this amygdala gland in the brain does. And it is these different beams become laser, that becomes nectar for our life. It is elixir for life. So all these 5 endocrine glands are represented in the feet. So even after 1 year of your being qualified as solar chief, try to walk every day, because we have still a big journey still to be completed, activating more of the brain. More and more activation leads closer towards enlightenment. So with this barefoot walking every day, at least 45 minutes, your brain then efficiency is raised from hardly half a 1 or 2% to say 5%. Then it goes to 6, then 7. And like that, by chance, if you are able to activate this 10% of your brain, raise its opening to its optimum capacity, it is nothing but enlightenment. And so, there are two institutions doing research on this enlightenment, Edgar Cayce's at Virginia Beach and Houston. And there I was invited in Houston 2 years back. And in the poster they wrote one quote from the Edgar Cayce saying that in our distant past, everyone lived on sunlight. All our ancestors lived only on sunlight. The time is fast coming when we all will again live only on sunlight. So with this sun gazing slowly, it's only 270 days practice. Hardly 111 hours of your life, totally calculated. Not a big deal. And chances of enlightenment are there. And if we want to raise ourselves higher and higher spiritually, our desires must go down. The less the desires, the more you go up. Desires are heavy baggages, they give discomfort. Less luggage, more comfort. That gives pleasure in our traveling from birth to death. Now if desire for food goes away, then all other desires are very easy, they all will go away. So you, with less and less desires, you commit less sins, you are able to, because you are doing this, fasting is a form of penance. You are eliminating your past bad deeds, the karmas also, becoming neat and pure and ready to enter heaven. And lastly, those of you who believe in the adverse effect of the planets on you, that belief is growing day by day. I wonder why. Everybody takes his horoscope and makes his readings and card reading and cloud reading and so on. People are afraid about the adverse effect of the planets on their life, present day life. But there is an easy solution. Now planets can vary in number from time to time. So far they were 9. Now they are considered to be 8. Again they may be 12. Well, let us not be worried about this number. But let us worry about the boss of the planets. Now Sun is the boss of the planets and will continue to be the boss forever. Nobody can disturb that position. So you are sun gazing, you are loving the sun, you are sun gazing with faith and no fear. So it is your love for the sun, so sun will love you back. When the boss loves its subordinates, all planets will keep quiet. You will be silent. They will not adversely affect you. Not only that, they will all serve you. They will be at your service. So all circumstances in your life will be changed for your better. All adverse circumstances will change. So you will shine in whichever profession you are engaged. Whether you are a physician, a painter, dancer, musician, anything. You will become more and more efficient because of this. And this is practice is becoming popular all over the world because it is totally cost-free. Sun is free. It is also guru-free. Once you hear, you can do it yourself. There is nothing to be taught. Everyone knows how to look at the sun. There is no other technique for that. Even a child knows. It is guru-free. It is free from all government intervention. Can be done according to your convenience, either morning or evening. Even professional system, that semester system is available here. Do it for a few days, then again give a break, then again continue. No side effects at all. And benefits not buy one and get one or two free. Everything free. Everything free for your life. And so this is getting popular because the world is now awakened. People are afraid of the skyrocketing cost of the medicines, the treatments. Now a simple thing, if you have got a kneecap problem, just sit on a chair, expose your two knees to the mild sun. Warm it for a month, do little bit of sun gazing, drink sun-charged water. It is guaranteed within 1 or 2 months you need not replace your kneecaps. Expose any part of the body that is paining to the mild sunlight. It is the medicine. Let there be light, and there was light. This is light. Our ancestors were sun worshippers. They knew the science. They knew the benefits. Some or other we have missed it. Again we have to go through that. The more you remain away from the sun, the more you are going to suffer. So try to be in contact with the 5 elements of which we are made up. The earth, the sky, the air, the water and the sun. A 45 minutes walking on dirt, barefoot, itself is a good medicine. Now latest research from China very clearly says that. It will balance all your enzymes in the body. If you have got acidity, because nowadays because of fast food, this acidity is a serious problem. Minor defects of the eye, everything will be taken care of. Even if you walk barefoot on dirt 45 minutes, and walking on sea beach is the best. On a dry sand, if you walk, your entire leg gets pressed. So your entire leg means at the bottom you have got all the points of the body. So acupuncture, reflexology, anything works. Bromine vapor that comes from the bottom, that melts the extra fat, takes away all your diseases. So walking on sea beach. And also if you walk on normal dirt barefoot, there is lot of nutrition inside the earth. Just as the plants draw these nutrition, the bottom of your feet also draws nutrition. The energy from all these 5 elements enter our body through the bottom of the feet, through the palm, through the air that goes through the nose, even through our hair on the body. So food, the nutrition, the energy for the body can go through many ways, not through the traditional food. And that is the best way to sustain your body. For last 10 years, mostly I have been living on few liquids, and I have also gone through these 3 major fasts. And there are many now living like this. It's not at all difficult. Just give a fair trial. Just start sun gazing, proceed few days. You will feel definitely comfortable. And then according to comfort, just go on. This is what happened to one professor in Irvine, California University, Mr. James. He said, how can sun gazing give benefits? I said, you are a doctor. You taste it, then only you will know the benefit. And he then started looking at the evening sun, and within 8-10 days he felt relaxed. And so now he's encouraging the sun gazing. This is what, when you feel relaxed, when you feel more and more relaxed, these neurons will regenerate. When neurons regenerate, we have a neurotransmitter system inside our brain. the brain gets strengthened. When brain gets strengthened, brain is controlling our body. So this is the latest high-tech health technology, totally free of cost and guru free. Now guru is within you. Why do you search it outside? So, this is the sun-gazing method, the technology that I am going on sharing with the entire world. And since sun is free, I don't charge for my lectures, I never demand, I just go allow donations and sale of my DVDs, that's all.
I'll be putting a basket in the back for people.
I have another question.
I have a question too. Okay.
So
we can take questions now.
So I just end by praying for everyone's peace and prosperity. May Sun bless you, let God bless you. Thank you for your patience here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be passing the basket around, then we'll leave it on the table.
We have that.
And I'll be passing out the Sun Gazette newsletter, and you can share it to the people who couldn't be here today.
I have a question. Can we start?
Yes.
Okay. Ayurvedic healing teaches to boil the water for the Agni. So, should we not do that? Or
No, you can boil the water first, then you store it in a clear glass container, leave it in sunlight, it will become the most pure water.
Okay.
Yes.
Looking at the sun through a
Use your
window.
microphone. Pardon?
Okay.
Looking at the sun through a window, you said is okay. Does it
Yes,
have
if
much-
weather is bad, suppose there is chill weather, cold outside, you cannot put yourself in severe discomfort. That those days, you just remain inside through a clear glass window, you just look at the sun.
Does it have the same effect?
Or
Positive?
it benefits a little less, not much to worry about it. Because comfort of body also you have to take care.
You said that after a period or after an interruption, we could continue. Do we start at the same level that we left off? For instance, if there's a whole series
Oh yes,
of
suppose we are left at 10 minutes and you are discontinued for a few days or months even, and now you want to again continue. Now you have the experience of 10 minutes. So if your eyes are comfortable, straight away start with 10 minutes, 10 seconds. If not, reduce a little time and every day quickly increase, reach 10 minutes and stabilize at 10 minutes and then add on 10 seconds. So need not go back.
I'm a drug counselor and I work with addicts, methamphetamine addicts, and their brains are destroyed, the neural pathways are destroyed, and the serotonin levels are completely depleted. And it takes about 2 years for the brain to repair itself. And so I'm very excited about this as a possibility to accelerate the brain repair. And I'm wondering if you, in your travels, have any knowledge of others that are working with addicts using sun gazing.
Yeah, there are so many with sun gazing. 2 days back we had one lady who confirmed that her mother did sun gazing and warmed her breast where she had the cancer and she got rid of cancer. Now Mr. Van himself told about his own experiences. Even he has compiled many of the people. So there are a lot of results that we are getting. And what idea, when an idea becomes science, is by the results. So sun gazing is definitely giving the results. And it is totally cost free. But I would advise you, motivate some people to do sun gazing who are suffering from this. Let the present treatments be carried on side by side. Even this is done, sun gazing, sun bathing, and you monitor them, observe them, and document them, and you will know the difference that you are getting.
When you live in a highly populated, most of us live in a highly populated area, and there is not much ground to walk on. Is the street, is walking the street
No,
okay?
barefoot standing is not a must, but it is more supportive. It is the light, looking at the sun, that is very important. But if you are able to do it, it is more supportive. Now if you got a grass, if you got a lawn, remove a small patch of grass, it becomes a dirt for you. If you are very serious about this practice, then just go to an open place somewhere nearby. Because after all, it is for the benefit of the body. But if you are not able to stand barefoot or walk, it is not a must. Sun gazing is the first thing. These are all more supportive.
Is there a maximum time that you can do sun gazing?
Oh, it is first day maximum 10 seconds, then 20 seconds, like that you are increasing. And it is your choice. Whenever you give it up, at whatever time, just 1/3 of that period you continue to do. Then whatever you again, suppose you have reached 3 months, 15 minutes and you are giving it up. You have got good mental health. But you want to continue with that lifetime, then just do 5 minutes of sun gazing every day. If you want physical, go up to 6 months. If you want liberation from the traditional food, cure obesity, evolve yourself higher and higher, get rid of the past bad karmas, then definitely you have to complete 9 months, that is 44-45 minutes. So it's your choice.
I have done it, and it right away it makes me feel, it kind of blinds you. That doesn't hurt your eyes.
No, morning and evening it not. If you look at the noon sun, definitely you will hurt yourself. But sunrise and sunset times, you will not harm yourself.
How old are you, sir?
100 minus 70.
Okay, when you want to intervene with obesity problems, is sun gazing by itself could be the only intervention, or you should also do something about the food intake or other parameters?
It's your choice, but if you are confident, if you have faith on the powers of the sun, definitely sun is going to cure you. But we leave it to your choice. If you want to carry on side by side with other treatments and medicines, no harm also.
For the solar charged water, does it have to be only during the mild times, or can it be all day?
No, it is whole day. See, only the bodies directly cannot receive extra additional ultraviolet. All other mediums can. Now we are eating food. The trees and plants and fruits are always in the whole day sun. So it should be from sunrise to sunset. Maximum you allow it to charge the water for the maximum time possible. Then when it comes back to room temperature in the evening hours, use it as a normal health drink.
For our friends that live in the land of the midnight sun, is this on? The question is that there's a lot of literature out there that talks about full spectrum lighting, and could you talk a little bit about the comparison between the sunlight and full spectrum lighting when sunlight is not fully available?
Yes, there are full spectrum lights nowadays available, and they claim that they give the same effects as that of sunlight. Of course, whenever sun is available, when nature is available, make use of the nature. When nature is not available, then make use of all these third medium. They do give some benefits, full spectrum lights, sun bulbs that are sun boxes, all available in the market. Yes, definitely, they do give benefits.
Does this full spectrum include the ultraviolet and infrared on these lights?
Pardon?
You mentioned that the two safe hours looking at the sun are morning and evening.
Yeah.
Because the infrared and ultraviolet spectrum is not there. And so the question is, with the full spectrum lights, have they removed the ultraviolet and infrared?
No, with the sun, it is the photons of energy that we are getting that is giving us the benefits. And we are all afraid of ultraviolet, and intense ultraviolet is definitely harming us. With these full spectrum lights and all those things are already not there. But the photons that the nature is giving, these photons, natural photons, are not available with the full spectrum lights. That big difference is there. So whenever sun is there, make use of sun. When sun is not there, at least some alternate, these full spectrum lights will give you some benefit. Yes.
Could a person who became blind by ingesting a toxic medicine regain the sight? Or
See, when he has lost completely the sight, the chances are very less, but there is no harm in trying. The blind man, we let him take, because he was not blind right from the birth. He went blind because of some medicine. So let us hope for the best. So let him warm his eyes with the mild sun 10 minutes every day during safe times. This warmness will improve his eye muscles, blood circulations. He may be able to open his eyelids a bit, have little light, and if that is possible, go forward with this warming of the eyes still for another 1 or 2 months. And then more light comes, then open eye sun gazing will help. Also this sun charged water, use it as eye drops. If he was not naturally blind, there are chances that he can get back the sight. So worth trying it.
So is there any technique where you just look at the sun and that's it?
Technique is just as you are looking at me and I am looking at you. You are just looking at the sun. That's all. There's no other technique.
In storing the sun in the salted water, do you use plastic or do you use glass?
Only clear glass, no plastic. Avoid plastic for all purposes with all your eating and drinking things. Nowadays this plastic is, everyone is trying to get rid of it because it has a chemical something, changes that takes place in our foods and drinks. So this sun-charged water must be only in clear glass container and no other material.
I've researched sun gazing practices in many cultures and religions, and they all have the same posture, which everyone can see on their badges. And I was wondering, right before I left for the conference, I found a book that talks about the purpose of this, and I'd like to read the quote and ask you to comment on it. In Greek times, this body posture was believed to channel the sun's ethereal radiance. This radiance came through the sun, however, it originated in the central healing sun behind the sun. The invisible spiritual body, the Egyptian Ka, the body of shadowless light, said the Greeks, including Plutarch, absorbed this radiance. Use of this prayer posture was called fire blooming. The radiance or essence channeled by this posture burned away impurities. The mystical schools propose, as does cutting-edge modern medicine, that healing comes from another spiritual dimension. When one has burned off impurities, one becomes the purified person. Now my question is, what's the mechanics or the energetics of saying...
This is a symbol, a divine symbol to welcome somebody. We are welcoming this divine sun. Also, scientifically also, through the palm, the cosmic energy goes inside us, through the bottom of the feet, the air through the nose, all those things. So you might have heard about Tai Chi. In Tai Chi, they just teach you to withdraw your palm, and the energy from the cosmic sources just is entering your body. So this is two things we have to understand. By this one is a old message, old sign, symbol, a divine symbol to invite, welcome somebody when we raise our hands. And also through the palm, the energy from the cosmic is also entering our body.
Thank you. We have to wrap it up now. If anyone has any other questions, Ishran will be available. He'll be selling his DVD here, and you can come up to him and he'll be glad to ask any other questions.
I want to make sure that it mentioned that the sunrise is at a flat, at an ocean level. So if you're living in the mountains, you don't want to start your time from the time you
No, see, you are covered by your area has some longitude, latitude. And your nearest city will be also having the same longitude, latitude, and almost all newspapers give sunrise and sunset times. So just go by the sunrise, sunset time of your nearest big city, and that will not make much difference for your location.